Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be doing a Rohan style hut. This is the one that I've got in Hamburg, and we're going to be doing the Conquest Reforged version of this. So yep, if you guys want this in vanilla, there is one in default already, so there'll be a link as soon as that's out. I'll link it in the description, and vice versa as well. So I won't be going over the interior with this one, but I will show it to you guys. It's really simple, super simple in fact. It's nice. It's nice, simple little peasant hut. The interior we did on the Let's Build, so if you guys want to see me doing the interior, there it is up as a video on the Hamburg series. Big fireplace in the middle. We've got small separators, small little kind of like sitting area. They've got some cheese there. Small kind of like preparation area for cooking. All the cooking, of course, is done over this big fireplace, which keeps the place warm. So we've got some boiling water going on, a bit of wood. Over on this side, they have got a small divider with a couple of shelves, and of course the bed, and then they've just got that kind of like room in there, and that's it. Really super simple and super peasanty as well. Lots of carrots everywhere because they've got a carrot field, or very small carrot field just on the side here. But what we're going to do, guys, is jump into a kind of like flat world, and we're going to build it up. You can of course build this on a hill as I've done, and all I've done is just brought the stone out using the vertical slabs all around it, as well as, you know, stairs and also the corner blocks and all of that to actually build it up around the side, just to make it look just a little bit better. So yeah, let's jump into this. So here we are on the flat world, and here is the I'm just going to build really simple. It's just a box using pillar, then 2 blocks, then pillar. It does also actually come out to either side on this, because there is this kind of like front porch area with the thatch, which we will be of course building as well. So just to go over the materials that you guys are going to need for this, we're going to need a birch beam, hewn stone tiles, dolomite, dark wood planks. You can of course use any wood planks at all. It just happens that with this variation I used the dark wood ones. You're also going to need an oak slab, oak stairs, and also light thatch or some kind of thatch. Again, totally up to you with the thatch kind of styles. So if we start at the entrance, this is the actual entrance here with these 2 blocks. I'm just going to build up one of the pillars, so 1, 2, and 3 blocks going up. Then I have 2 blocks going across, and then we're going to have a pillar, 2 blocks across, then a pillar. Do that on the other side, 2 blocks here, and a pillar. Okay, so that's the actual front facade. On the side, we're just going to have basically just 2 of those. So we go 1, 2, then we have a pillar there, and then 1, 2, and then a pillar. And then we basically just mirror that, okay? Really simple. So if we just do the pillars here, you can just see across there. I've obviously got it in marker in the orange wall as well. Try and make it a little bit clearer for you guys to see where we actually are. But if you just fill this in with a bottom layer of your hewn stone, again, if you have it on a hill, build that all the way down and put in your vertical slabs and things like that, and pretty much everything. And we're then going to vary this as well, so we're going to have bits of this raised. I'm actually going to have this side here raised up a little bit, like that. And also maybe not that corner, maybe this bit here. Just like that, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Then just add a little bit of dolomite just to vary. Don't need a lot though. It's literally just that small bit of variation. I don't know why I varied this part, because we're going to have to delete it anyway. If we, with our dark wood planks, if we grab stairs of those, and just put stairs up on this part here, delete those, and then you'd have your floor in this part here. I'm just going to turn this over to grass, and grab a door. I love the spruce door. I think actually, no, it turns out for this build, I used the one of the door variants, which is the oak door with no window. So I should use this one in here, which I think is just basically the spruce, kind of like, looks very much like the spruce door. Actually, it looks like the oak door, doesn't it, without a window. It's literally what it says on the tin. Right, anyway, get rid of that. Grab your dark wood planks. We're just going to build this up. Like this, just on top. Really simple. Like that. Okie dokie. Then what we're going to do is going to build up some of the frames. So birch beam on top of this one and on top of that one, and it is even, which is super rare for me. And then on the sides here, we're going to just build up the A frame, including using that middle one there, and of course fill it in with your dark wood planks. So same on the sides, build this up and go up to the top, and right there, then use your dark wood planks like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is going to have light thatch. Actually, no, before we do that, we are going to grab the beam. I'm actually going to grab the birch beam pillar, okay? which is basically the cobblestone wall type thing. Right from in front of this, just go forward by 2 and go up by 3, so 1, 2, and 3 like that. And the same here, 1, 2, 2, and 3. And on the sides, just go up by 2. So this is in order to do like a kind of archway. So then, where you like thatch, just put this on top. We're not actually going to go forwards with this because we're going to use the slabs. Let's bring this going forwards, like that. Put a couple on there. Bring this going across. And across the back here as well. And then just following that shape. Super duper simple. Just like that. We're also going to grab our wooden support. And also just normal oak wood planks as well. So we just go on the inside. What we're going to do is just build these going across here. It's not that inventive really at all, but I think with a small build like this, this just adds an extra textures really. So there we go, just go across all of these. Just like that. Okie dokie. So if we can now get rid of those, what we can do is get a couple of different variant textures. For example, the stairs and the slab, and also the trapdoor. And we can actually start building the slope. We could actually probably do with also doing the sides of this. So actually, yeah, let's put a stair on here. Build our stairs up first before we do all that. Stairs on the side. Put your slab underneath and bring it around. Bring it all the way around the back of the building. And then also this side here. And stairs building up. Upside down stair, normal stairs going down. Like that. Upside down stairs in here just to smooth it out. So put in the Rohan flick, which is just on top of these 2 stairs here. So it's sticking out and you get that kind of X. And then put your slabs on top of this bit. Like that. And the same on here. And the same on the other side there. And then stairs there, stairs there, stair there, stair there. We can put a slab underneath. I actually don't think I have on the real one. But I did on the default one. So, well, the one I've got in Hemberg, not the real one. Right, so for the next bit, what we're going to do is going to have a couple slabs. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. I actually ended up doing it slightly differently on the default one. But I kind of like it. So we can either go 2 slabs here, then 1 slab, then have 1 on top, and then have 2, then have 1, then have 1, then 2. So you can have it like that. Where you get that kind of like slope going up like this. Or what you can do, which is also quite interesting, is to actually have your 2 here and have 1 there. And this actually makes it go the other way. So it's like more, oops, not down there though. This makes it more rounded looking. We have more of a gentle slope like that. So totally up to you which one you want to go with. Just to be different, I'm going to actually go with the where we had it before, where we actually have this kind of slope go up and then down again. Just so we got it on there, because I have done it with the default one. And then we're going to vary all of this roof really. So we can pretty much do whatever we want. But generally what we'll do is we'll have like a couple of these going around. We'll have something going into there. We're going to have a stair there, stair there. Just going to put a slab on top of this. I'm going to have stair going maybe actually on the side and coming forwards. And having a slab down. Now let's have a slab down. Let's have a slab down and a slab up like that. Let's join this across here. And yeah, stair there, maybe even stair there and have 1 there. Stair cutting on this part like that. And this here, put that one back. You pretty much just go with variating this completely. I've not really figured out a way of explaining it. It's pretty much just random blocks. I think that's the only way to really do it. You kind of get a feel for it after you've done it for a little while. You definitely do. So don't be afraid if you make any mistakes. It doesn't actually matter that much. Oh, what the hell did I do there? Let me put that in there. Right, so I have that there. I'm gonna have a stair in there and this bit and 1 behind that maybe. There we go. That looks alright. So there we go. That's it. Using that kind of shape. We can of course use our thatch trapdoors as well on top of bits and bobs of this in order to make it even better. That's really nice and simple with the... I love the trapdoors. Trapdoors have kind of like just adding in... It literally just adds in a tiny little bit of variation, but it's so needed. There we go, like that. And then we come around to the back, and actually what we're going to do before we go onto the back is the chimney, which is quite important. So, it's mostly made out of this hewn stone. We are going to grab the hewn stone arch variant. We're going to have an arch here, an arch here on either side, if we want it exactly the same. Then we're going to have a block, and then we're going to have the arches on this part here. Absolutely love this arch block. And then we're going to have blocks behind it, just 4 blocks behind it even. Then what we're going to do, or at least what I've done on mine, is I've actually got a stair, and then it looks like I've got more arches somehow. I'm not sure if I got them up there. I don't actually seem to have them up there. I seem to have them here, and I have the arches going across like that. It's quite chunky on my one. Then we just cut out the back here, put in hewn stone on the back of this bit, like that, and we can cut out those as well. Right at the back, if we just put, for the time being, just put 2 blocks building up. Of course, we're not going to keep that. We are going to put in your typical kind of stuff where you put in like stairs and things like that. But we're also going to have, we might have a little bit of dolomite mixed in as well, because we can do. And we can also put in, of course, building up with all of these different variation blocks. We've got so many different variation blocks to use now. It's pretty cool. So we have something like this. Maybe on top of this one, we'll actually have the this whole thing kind of like coming out. We can also have, slab as well. We can have this on the side. Even have that on the side instead, and then even have like this kind of like coming up if you wanted to push it back and off an angle. I actually don't want to, but you can do that at least. And then have something like that, and to cap it off, I'm actually going to have the Portcullis groove. I just think this looks great as a chimney. No matter what, it always looks great as a chimney. And this one I actually don't like. I'm actually going to go with that on the side instead, because I think it looks just a little bit better. But of course you can go around the entire build, doing the kind of like little bits of variation and things like that. And never forget your trapdoors, because they will help massively as well. So there we go. Really simple, little thing like that. Yeah, so that'll do. So let's get on to the rest of the variation. So we go get these in here, and let's just finish this up. So if we build on where we've got this block here, and we actually chunky out this bit, so we make this bit a bit more sticky outy. There you go. And we'll get a stair in here, for example. We'll have stairs going in the back here, but we will have a slab in the back. And we can of course then bring this across. So, and if we have that there, and then bring this bit up, maybe. It's the other thing to do. Like this, maybe. There we go. We need to finish off this side as well. It just looks a little bit dull at the minute, but that shouldn't take too long to sort out. So there we go. We get something like that. Maybe put in another one there, and of course use your trapdoors to finish it off. I have no idea how I destroyed that oak block then. That was quite impressive since it wasn't in my line of sight, but there you go. Have something like that going on. Maybe that. And that. And there we go, that will do. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's super duper simple. There's not much to it. And of course, if you guys want to see the interior tutorial of what I actually did, and it might be that this is completely different, this bit that I've built up. It's just from the single picture that I've got of it. This kind of looks like what I've done. I just can't figure out what I've actually done. Actually, what we can do, guys, is we can actually jump over there just so I can walk through a little bit more of the interior. So if we just have a bit more of a look at the interior, so it looks like the actual roof is a lot smaller. It looks like I actually had 2 blocks on the side rather than 3 blocks, which is why it's a lot bigger. But 3 blocks is absolutely fine. Up to you if you wanted to make this smaller. I think it's probably because I just miscounted from the ridge, but it doesn't look any different. But that'll be why it looks different. There we go. Small corner, just using the vertical slabs. Got the broom in there. We've got a small table with cheese. A couple of these little things on there. A small area here with a couple of knives, bread. Obviously, a nice little apple in there. We've got a couple of the paintings up for the cooking stuff. We've got some herbs and carrots around. Nice cauldron bubbling away, and some firewood in there. Obviously with the floor I've variated it as well using 2 different materials. This is the oak platform and dark wood planks. That's obviously the same materials we've got on here. They go really well together, I think. They kind of have the similar kind of thing where they've got like 4 planks per the texture. It's just that they're a little bit different colour and they've got different edging, so it just seems to variate it really nicely. Over on this side we've got a small area with trapdoors going across, and of course some jam jars on, or spice jars on there even. Not jam jars, we've got spice jars instead, which are great. If you get them in the right place, there's some great textures. I love this one, that's my favourite one out of all of them. A small area where we've got a clothes hanger, some like a small wardrobe, chest, and the beds there, and of course we've got this separator as well. This kind of like works quite nicely, I think. So they have it really open because it's tiny, but actually you're kind of like maximising the space with all these different ways to block it. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.